Hey guys, so I want to talk to y'all today about the economy and where do you guys see everything going. So I saw a report today where they're talking about the consumer price index is spiking and inflation is essentially stagnant. But let's be honest, guys, if you listen to the government, you listen to the Fed, they're all going to tell you that the economy's doing okay, everything's fine, don't worry about anything. But I was driving around earlier today and I saw Walgreens closing down. I saw Red Lobster closing down. Seen various shopping centers with tons of commercial vacancies. I saw an article out a few days ago where they're talking about how 40%, guys, 40% of all commercial businesses could not pay their rent last month in April. So you have 40% of businesses small businesses could not pay their rent in April. So I wonder what that number's look like at the end of this month and where are things going to be going from here, guys. I mean, we have inflation at an all-time high, and the government's trying to do everything they can to prevent the inflation from going up more and more. But at a certain point, the Fed's going to break. Everything's going to break down. It's already starting to break down. You have, fake inflation numbers. You have fake unemployment numbers. And I don't need to listen to the, CNN or Fox to tell me how the economy is going, when all I have to do is I talk to tenants every day and contractors as well. And I see a lot of people right now struggling. A lot of contractors don't have work. I have tenants and have spoken to people who are inquiring about some of my rental properties, my rental units that I have, and, asking if they can get discounts on rent, because they've either lost their job or they have gotten their hours cut. And I'm seeing it across the board, actually. You have a lot of people that are struggling right now. Hours are getting cut. Businesses are going out of business. People are losing jobs. Inflation is still here and hasn't went down. So I'm actually, I'm actually curious as to what you guys think. Where do you guys think we're headed in today's economy? Because everything is not going in a positive direction from what I'm seeing. And you've got tons of negative outliers right now that are pointing to a depression. We've been in a recession. That's a fact. We've been in a recession. And now I think we're going into a depression. It's going to last a couple of years, guys. I think this economic downturn is going to last a couple years. The money's drying up, right? I talked to you guys about this before on another video. People's liquidity is drying up right now. You've got Red Lobster declaring bankruptcy. You have various other businesses just straight up trimming the fat. When I say that, I mean they're closing shops. I read an article the other day where you've got tons of businesses closing down. They're not going out of business per se, but they're closing dozens of stores. Was it Dollar General is closing a lot of stores. I think actually they may be going out of business. Someone leave in the comments below if that's what's happening. I know they're closing stores. I just don't remember if they're actually going out of business or not. I know Red Lobster's declaring bankruptcy. I know there's like banks. There's a bank failing every week right now. So things are getting pretty bad, guys. And I'm curious to know what you guys, so here's the thing, right? You have to figure out what you're going to do, what your plan is. When everything starts collapsing, which, you know, we've been in this multiple bubble system for a while now. What are you going to do? The dollar is slowly failing. You have other nations out there that are trying to, the BRICS nations, by the way, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Those guys are starting their own currency, and they're actually de-dollarizing right now. So that's 100% going to affect the US dollar. And I'm curious as what you guys think is going to happen once they do that. On top of all the money supply drying up as well, rates being, you know, floating around 7, 8, 9%. Curious as where you guys think everything's going to be going, because the average American is barely holding on right now. Savings are being depleted. You have tons of you know, foreclosures starting to happen right now as well, and real estate side. Tons of defaults are happening in the commercial space. You have tons of commercial businesses filing bankruptcy, and we are approaching, well, just approached summer. So this summer is supposed to be the boom time of the year, right? Well, that's not the case anymore. If this is supposed to be the best part of the year right here, then where are we going to be come winter of this year? If things are getting bad right now, people are struggling to hang on. And I don't know where people are going to hang on, how they're going to hang on for too much longer, to be honest with you. Not to mention, I saw, and I actually shared this yesterday, you're looking at, for a family of 4 to be comfortable in America now, has to have a household income of around 200 grand. That to me is probably out of reach for most people. So, which is why I think it's actually affecting birth rates too. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.